Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Before you challenge someone to a fight, you assess the cost and the benefits of doing so. And you have to look at your potential and your guy that you're going to challenge potential. If you don't do that, you're irrational and you're definitely going to run into a big problem maybe now or later. So this is South Korea and the United States of America. They ran out and issue a warning to Russia. Now, Russia is not, Kosovo or, Andorra or Romania or Bulgaria. Russia is strong, very strong, militarily and not only. These guys they woke up, South Korea and United States. So the boss, Al Capone, activated South Korea into, hey, we have to react because Russia and North Korea might do some military equipment exchange. But we know from these guys' reporting and analysts and all these intelligent people that Russia has a bad, rusty military, and the same is true for North Korea. So why bother, homie? Don't bother. They have rusty equipment, rowdy military troops, not very professional and capable generals, dictators who have a narrow view. So we are the free world. We have everything better than everyone else, including the thieves. We have them better than them. Anyway, and the guys in charge of us, they're A-OK, right? So South Korea and US issue warning to Russia. The two countries claim Moscow will pay a price for military cooperation with North Korea. Dictates some two countries, one being the vassal state of the other one, which is Korea, the vassal state of the United States of America, used and will gonna be abused. They decide that they will make other countries who are, by the way, independent and sovereign countries, they will make them pay a price. Because why? I tell you why. Because those two countries do not do what Al Capone wants. Why should we reverse the position and let's say Al Capone does what Russia wants? Let's say Al Capone does what Russia wants. Why not? I tell you why. Because we say and we identify as good and we identify you as bad. But we don't give you the same right for you to identify yourself as good. You see, here in this idiotic environment these guys are trying to create, you can become what you, how should I put it, pretend you are, you identify as. But it seems like they don't apply the same thing in other situations. Like, for instance, I want to identify as your boss. Well, no, that thing with identification does not expand into that. It just stays narrowly into gender, not sex, gender, not in anything else. Somehow, how is that possible? Let's say I identify as a French guy right now. I feel like being one. All right, French from 1812, not French from now. French nation today is no. As Napoleon Bonaparte. Get him up, prop him up, and walk with him a little bit, as I always say, through Paris a little bit, and see what he's going to do. He's going to be running back to his Hotel d'Invalides over there, and he's going to put his, I don't want to come out again until you change. They're not going to change because you got these people in control. And that's not Macron and those garbage others. So anyway, let's go back here. Here, these two countries are upset that Russia and North Korea cooperate militarily, as United States cooperates militarily with South Korea. So why can someone do something that and you don't allow the other people do, or other entities, what you can do? That doesn't sound to me like just, and it shows me a different position. I'm in charge and you are my subordinate. Do you want to be like that? Well, be like that. I don't want to be like that. We understand that countries historically did good things and bad things. I was about to say all of them except Israel, obviously, and I don't know. I can't think of another one that never did anything wrong or make a mistake or something like that. The United States makes, and these guys are pointing out that actually the United States is a bad country nowadays. They shoot themselves in the foot here, and I don't understand why they engage in, I understand why, but in the self-hatred campaign, because they need to turn things upside down. Anyway, let's fight among ourselves so they can count the money upstairs. So here it is. These guys are warning, all right? They are threatening these guys. They're going to have consequences because that's how someone does. But it's fine. I don't think Russia and North Korea give up about this kind of little warning or threat. Why? Because if they would have, they did not meet, and they met. They are in, right now they're in the act in Vladivostok, okay? So obviously they didn't give up about your little concerns. It's so hypocritical. United States, Al Capone comes into your neighborhood, supports those guys against one guy, but if that guy dares to have his Al Capone, let's put it like that, and it's not like that because North Korea is not a vassal state of Russia. It's independent. South Korea, I don't think it's independent. No, I don't. That's my assessment. It's not independent. You're under American, whatever they say. The same Japan. So that and Taiwan. This guy come over here, bring troops, bring nuclear submarines, do every other weekend they do a military exercise near North Korea, and somehow North Korea should be, hey, it's okay. We can't do the same thing. What? Says who? I. Why? Because I identify as good, and I have the right to identify you as bad. What? It's like, let's say you go somewhere and say, I identify as whatever, a woman. Okay, but I don't allow you to identify whatever you want to identify as. What do you mean? Only you can identify? Yeah. Why? Because I'm good and you're bad. Is this kindergarten? Yeah, but it works because you have a society that, I'm not talking about the whole thing, I'm talking about a big strata of the society that actually is at that level, thinking that way. As Albert Einstein supposedly said, 99.9 of humanity is happy just having the backbone. The brain is an appendix, is outside. You don't need it. Those guys don't use it. And it's true. And I say those guys because that's what he said. Allegedly, I don't know. I knew this since I was a kid. Maybe it's just. But even if it wasn't this guy, or if weren't this guy saying that, I still suspect that's accurate. I don't know if 99% because I haven't been around to say that. But from my direct experience, I would say 98%. I gave you 1%. But anyway, my friends, since we're the geniuses right here, see you next time. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.